In 2017, there was a record number of bank and building society branch closures, with at least 800 shutting their doors. This year, the onslaught is set to continue, as Royal Bank of Scotland, which owns NatWest, moves ahead with plans to ditch a quarter of its branches, leaving many with nowhere to turn. It's all very well if you have a computer or a smartphone with all the latest apps. But if you prefer to manage your money face-to-face, the post office can help you with some of the things the banks used to do. It has been offering limited services to Lloyds, Co-operative and Barclays customers since the 90s, but in the face of public outcry at mass branch closures, ministers pushed more banks to sign up to the scheme from 2015 onwards. Since then, Britain's biggest banks have all joined the initiative, meaning almost everyone with a UK account can now do basic banking in post office branches. At the end of last year, it was carrying out a record 1 million banking transactions each day. Here's all you need to know about what it can and can't offer. How many post offices let you do banking? There are 11,600 post office outlets around the UK, including both standalone branches and kiosks and newsagents and grocery shops. This is more than the total number of branches held by the biggest banks, of which there are now estimated to be fewer than 6,000. Almost 93% of people live within a mile of their nearest post office and 99.7% live within 3 miles. Around 4,000 are open in the evenings or at weekends. Some even open on Sundays, but others are more limited. All of these branches allow you to do some of your usual banking. Under government requirements, the post office has to maintain its current level of accessibility. This means that 99% of people must have a post office within a 3-mile radius of where they live. But they have to pay a fee to be part of its network, and some have not joined, including M&S, Tesco, ICICI, Triodos and Citibank. The same applies to private banks, such as Coutts.WHAT. What exactly can you do there? Quite a lot, but not everything. Post office banking boss Martin Kearsley says the service is like a cash machine with a smile. In other words, anything that you can do using your bank card at a hole in the wall, you can do face-to-face in a post office branch. You slot your card into the chip and pin machine at the counter, just as you would in a shop, he says. Then, once you've entered your PIN and told the cashier how much you would like, your bank confirms the transaction almost immediately, and you receive your cash and a receipt. The maximum amount you can take out each day is determined by your bank, typically between £500 and £750. You can also get a printout of your balance, as well as pay cash and checks into your accountAgain. You put your card and PIN into the machine, the cashier will ask you how much you want to deposit, and then you hand over the payment. You can also pay bills for gas, electricity and council tax, so long as your supplier sends you bills that contain a barcode the cashier can scan. And what can't you do? Post office cashiers can't print out your statements or a list of your recent transactions, and you won't be able to transfer money into a friend or relative's account. Most people won't be able to take money out or pay it into any savings accounts they hold. A small number of banks, including Clydesdale Bank and Yorkshire Bank, issue plastic cards that work in cash machines for some of their savings accounts. But for those who don't own a computer or choose not to bank on the internet, managing your money is getting harder. You can call your bank and ask to set up telephone banking. You'll be given security codes so the bank can identify you more easily in the future. Then you'll be able to find out how much is in your account, get a list of your recent transactions and make payments over the phone. Some banks offer a mobile service where vans travel to small towns and villages that have lost branches.